All right, guys, top of the morning, Kish, my world, here with a brand new video. And today is almost the end of the year 2023. And it so happens to be my very, very last day in this beautiful apartment that I've been living here. And it's time to move on to higher heights with higher flights. And yeah, I'm moving about 500 kilometers down south to the south of Sweden in a place called Malmö. And yeah, I'm gonna be there for a while before we know what's next. And I'm gonna be moving to somebody called Jacqueline Million. I'm sure you guys have heard of her. So before anything more, let me give you a small hint of what today's video is going to be about today. Today, being the end of the year here, I want to make a small, recap of my travel since I started, well, probably longer a bit since I started my YouTube video, but I'm just gonna show you a small, small stuff about the travels, where I've been, and what the memories I've carried from there, like the most top memories or highlights from those places. And if you guys can see the table over here that I have magnets from different corners of the world. There are very many. There's a lot of magnets, there's like from different places. So one of the things I usually do when I travel to different countries is just to collect magnets and then just have them as my memory. Some people collect coins, some people collect like money, some people collect stamps, but for me I chose to go with magnets. So everywhere I've been I get a magnet, but unfortunately I think there's some places before I started doing this I didn't collect, like in Africa, like in Uganda, Tanzania. Those places I've never really collected. So there would be 31 magnets according to the 31 places I've been. I also don't have like Denmark, Sweden, Norway. But it is what it is. You guys know. We'll update later on. And surprise, because these places I have not been alone also most of the time. Some of them have been alone. Some of them have had an annoying assistant with me. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, guess who's joining us today? Yeah, Miss Million. Hey. Annoying assistant. Yeah. So guys, this is Jackie Million, the queen of the dome. And she's been helping me travel sometimes, and most places I've been which are not scary. And yeah, why don't you like going to scary places?
Scary places, like,
yeah,
like where?
I don't set to mention the countries because they are not scary, but according to the rest of the world and the media, they sound negative and scary. Why don't you like accompanying me there?
Maybe I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah,
one step at a time.
Yeah, Zindabad. Okay, but anyways, so we're gonna be going through these magnets like just one by one and just discussing the memory we had of those places, what we thought about it. And yeah, so I don't know, we're just gonna go randomly. We're not going to go according to the order because it's just too many.
I know where we start.
Huh?
I know where we start.
Okay, you can then, ladies first, you can be the first one. So the rule is you just pick one of them and you explain something about it, and what stood out for you or what was special for you, and then tell the people why they should or shouldn't go there. Okay.
Oh, that was a lot.
But just be freestyle.
Not prepared.
Yeah.
But I was thinking we should start with this.
Okay, show the people, not me. Yes, and that is
Italy.
Italia.
And here in this magnet you can see...
You should speak louder.
You
like
can
when you're
see...
angry at me.
You can see different cities.
Baby, it's them, not me.
Yeah, but I was looking to find. Here, this one is Pisa, which we have been to.
Yeah, we've been to Pisa together.
And then this one is Rome.
The Colosseum. Yeah, the Colosseum in Rome.
Yeah, and anyways, there are other cities as well. This one is Florence. Yeah, this is my city, Florence.
That's Florence. Here. That's where you're from?
Yes.
So, and I think this one here in the middle here is the Vatican.
I think it's
like the church?
It's Milan actually. It's Milan.
Oh, it's Milan. Okay,
yeah, it's the famous church in Milan. So they have put together different cities in one magnet, and then it says Italy.
Yeah, and that's really good, I think, because Italy is so big. So if you collect magnets from everywhere, then it's too...
True.
Yeah, blimey.
So, and as you can see, the background is the color of the Italian flag.
Smooth.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we have been here together twice. But once it was just like a layover, and then we went to the Colosseum. But the first time we went, it was because you wanted to see Italy, because that's where I'm from.
So
I'm from Eritrea, but I'm born in Italy. So then
we also wanted to see the World Wonder in Colosseum, Rome.
Right. So I had to take Kish my word to my word.
Yeah.
And then I had to show him Italy, and Florence was the one you like the most, or which city did you like the most?
No, I'll talk about why. This you first.
Okay.
What do you have memories of Italy? What was most special
this
about
one is
it?
a bit difficult because it's my country.
Yeah, that's the reason,
I grew up there. But anyways, for me, from that trip, I really liked showing you around, especially in my town. And being there with you, and experiencing the city from someone's different eyes, because it's not your city. And of course eating was one of the best things, because Italian food is
top.
And that's most of it, I think. And also going to the Colosseum, the last time I had gone, I was very little, so I didn't remember much, to be honest. So this time I actually saw it properly. And learned more about the Colosseum.
Yeah, me too, Italy, so I'm gonna do the same one. That was my first time in Italy. It was with Jackie, and it was a special trip because I think it was our first trip together.
No, Kenya was our first trip.
Oh yeah, but it was our second trip then.
One of the first ones, anyways.
So she took me to her hometown, and first of all I saw the World Wonder, and my bucket list is to see all World Wonders, so I saw the Colosseum, and I was very happy about that. Then when I was a child, my sister and I, we always wanted to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, and I call it pizza, but it's Pisa. Yeah, so I went and I saw that tower that looks like this. There's a video about that you guys can't. No, there's no video. I wasn't doing YouTube at that point.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah. So maybe we need to revisit them.
Maybe we are going back.
Yeah, and then, but I have done a small video on the Colosseum though, on my way to Morocco. Okay, and Florence was my favorite city. Nothing to do with her. I just love that city so much. The vibes were so nice and so good. Yeah,
if you go to Italy, go to Florence.
Okay, and then I think it's only natural after Italy we go to the second country here. This magnet is from
Kenya
254 25 floor. Tell me one thing that stood out for you in Kenya.
Anything?
Yeah, anything.
Diani.
Diani, you love Diani. Yeah, we went to Diani.
One of my first loves.
Yeah, and we went to an all-inclusive resort, and it was so beautiful with white beaches there.
Yeah, and
beaches or beaches?
And I mean, we went during the pandemic, so it was very quiet. There wasn't too much people, which I think added to the experience, because it was so relaxing. Yeah. But of course, we also went to Nairobi, Mombasa. Yeah, we went around.
Yeah.
But my favorite was Diani, because it was just peaceful.
Heavenly. Yeah.
Yeah. And
also, guys, unfortunately, I wasn't doing YouTube again at that point, so we also missed out on the beautiful Diani vlogs.
You have a few videos though.
Yeah, I have some videos that I put together just from photos and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, Diani.
It was so nice. I need to go back there soon.
Yeah, the beautiful white sands and everything. Yeah.
And the people were nice. Food was amazing. Everything was nice.
But unfortunately, we didn't go partying outside also because the weather was a bit
No, it was because of Corona. We had
not the weather, sorry.
We had
Corona.
to be home by 10.
Yeah, there was a curfew. But it was still fun.
We had issues with that once.
Yeah. Okay, let me put the ones we've talked about separate so that we don't repeat. All right.
We went to a day party though.
Yeah, we did. To a really nice day party.
At least. Yeah. Anyways, next.
Yeah, you choose. I chose Kenya. So it's 1-1.
Wait, okay. I don't know.
I think maybe we'll first of all do the ones we've done together, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do... I never saw this magnet.
This one, Morocco. Yeah, this is Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay, Morocco, tell us.
I mean, maybe I should start from exactly this magnet. The camel. We used this transport method, I should call it, to go to the desert. It was very scary for me.
It was the first time on a camel.
Yeah. But after going in the car, what is it called? The 4x4?
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
in the desert dunes.
In the desert, and I now feel that the camel was less scary than the car.
Yeah.
So it's all about perspective.
Yeah, but the camel was fun. Also with the beautiful sunsets, man. There's a video about that. You guys, if you haven't watched, go and check out our video in Morocco. Yeah, that one I started doing YouTube, and it was just lovely. The desert, the Sahara Desert. Yeah, Morocco is amazing.
Yeah, it was really nice. We went to different cities, and we tried a lot of food, which of course is the most important for me. And I mean, my favorite part, I have to say. But also, yeah, again, we went in the end of the trip, because we went all around the country. We went to so many places, from south to north to south again.
Yeah, we were in Marrakesh, then we went to Merzouga in the desert, then we went to Fez, and then we went to the Blue City, Chef Shawan. Then we went down south to
Agadir.
Agadir.
And we even had a stop in Rabat.
And Rabat, yeah.
But Agadir also, it was nice, and we saw for the first time, both of us, the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, which is our second ocean.
Yeah, true.
Because the Indian Ocean in Kenya, and then the Atlantic Ocean.
Right.
Which is a cold ocean, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was very cold.
It's not
we couldn't
swimmable.
go inside. Yeah. But it was very nice.
Yeah. And yeah, would you recommend people to go to Morocco?
Yes, definitely.
It was definitely nice. Would you recommend people to go to Kenya and Italy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah. All right, so it's my turn, eh?
Yeah, or maybe you can take one that you did alone to switch it up.
Yeah, let me do Budapest. Hungary. This is Hungary, guys. So I got the magnet from Budapest, the capital city. I was in Budapest, and I was also in another city. It's a university city. I don't remember its name. Yeah, but man, this was one of those nice trips I really enjoyed, and I really had a nice time, because Hungary, I didn't really know much about it. So I did the solo trip, and it was so nice. Like, the weather was amazing there. The country, Budapest, actually, the city is, if you can see, this one is two different sides. This side is called Buda, and this side is called Pest, and it's divided by a river here. So you can take like a boat, and then you can see the Buda and the Pest, and you just see how the beautiful place looks like. It's like Boston's Bay, a lot of things. No, Fisherman's Boston, sorry. Boston's Bay is in Jamaica. So it was really nice, and I enjoyed. The food was good, and it was also a cheap country, actually. And I mean, I just had a good time, but the accommodation, though, was a bit pricey, but it's doable and it's manageable. So... and also the thermal baths. Those were the best. Yeah, the shiny thermal baths. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. It's like water coming from the ground, and it's so rich in minerals, and it's warm, and it's nice, and you're just like, even in the winter, people go and swim there in the winter. And
Is it expensive to go in?
No, it's not expensive. Okay. Yeah, it's very cheap, and it's a day pass. You go in, you can stay there all day, and then they even have a restaurant there. You can eat, and it's not expensive. So it's nice. Yeah, highly recommend Budapest.
It's like a good weekend getaway also. It's...
No, there's too much to do for a weekend.
Is it?
Yeah, you can't do Budapest in a weekend, because you have to go like see the castles, you have to go and see like the rivers, you have to go to the thermal baths, there's the nightlife, there's a lot to see. So I think you would require a little more than a weekend. Otherwise you'll be like bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
But I know one that is a good weekend getaway.
Which one? Take it next. So she has the next one, which is
Riga, which is the capital of Latvia. Yes.
Yeah, man, son.
And this one is a bit hard to see, but it's like the main square in this picture.
In Riga. Yeah, but there's a video about that you guys can go and see when you were in Riga.
There are several videos, I think. And this was like a random trip. Very random.
For us, yeah.
Because we didn't plan it, and then Kish just saw this flight, and he was like
super cheap.
Maybe we should go.
Yeah.
And then we went.
Yeah, we had a few days, and we were like, you know what, there's a cheap flight here. You want to do it? Guys, it's your boy Kish my world, with another new video, and today I'm in Riga here in Latvia, and it's the nightlife now. It's a Saturday night, so we are gonna go move around, just see how the nightlife is here. It's still bright, even though the time is much. It's about, let me see here. As you can see, it's 9:11. So it's already night time, but it's still bright here, as you can see. And then,
yeah.
But it was one of our best trips, to be honest.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
And the city, yeah, that one is good if you just go even from Friday to Sunday, because there isn't so much to see unless maybe you are really into museums and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of museums and they are free.
Yeah,
most of them.
There is a lot. But if you are more like, just you want to look around, then I think a weekend is enough. And one of the best parts was the cruise, the sunset cruise, which you have a video about.
For me, I think the most beautiful part about Riga was the sunset. Not even the cruise. Like that sunset like the sunset was the best in Europe. Yeah. It was so magical.
It was nice. Yeah. Very orange. And then also again about the food, we found this place because the food, I mean, we didn't really find
authentic,
something very authentic, but then they told us to go to this place.
What was it called?
Something like Aldo, I don't know.
Lido. Yeah, Lido. You guys, if you're in Latvia, or if you travel there, look for a food. It's different food places called Lido, and it's self-service.
Yeah, it's a chain.
Yeah, you take a plate and you serve whatever you want, and then you go and pay at the end, and it's typical, authentic Latvian food, and it's so good. And cheap.
Yeah, it was very tasty. So we ended up eating there 3 times.
Yeah. And also, I think for me, I found that the accommodation was really cheap because we had a really nice Airbnb and it wasn't expensive and, it was decent. So I like that also about Latvia.
Yeah, and we just had to take a bus for some stops. So it wasn't in the city center, but it was not, and it was a nice, like, local neighborhood. So you really saw the local life.
Yeah.
And also it wasn't, there were tourists, but it wasn't too busy like some European cities, when you go and then it's so packed, like Italy, for example. So it was really nice.
So Latvia, Riga, highly recommended.
But it's not somewhere where I will go like several times.
Yeah. If you have a quick trip or a quick stop, I mean, it's something you have to do. Yeah. And speaking of places of going several times, I have to bring Poland next. I have a Poland magnet here and another one. I don't know why I got 2 magnets. It's very weird.
Maybe one was for me.
Yeah, I think I'd brought one as a gift for her.
Let
because
me take it. Thank you.
Whenever I travel and I get her the magnets, but now she doesn't want them anymore. Anyways, so Poland, I've been to Poland so many times. I think Poland is the place I've been to the most, but it's because there's a lot of flights that have like layovers there. So I've never gone to Poland. No, I have specifically just to go to Poland. When I was doing my, I did 3 countries in 3 days challenge.
No, it was like lunch, dinner, in 3 different countries.
Yeah. I did breakfast in Sweden.
3 meals, basically.
Lunch in Poland and dinner in the UK. So that's when I actually got like to walk around. I was in Gdansk and I was walking in Gdansk and I was there and I tried some of their soups there and it was like really, really nice, really authentic. There's a soup place. There's that video called Lunch, Dinner and Breakfast, Lunch and Dinner in 3 different countries.
Go watch it.
Yeah, and I ended up in Pontine. What is it called? Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK.
You love that place.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite places.
And
I didn't even get a magnet from there. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But we are going anyways. I mean, not really.
Yeah. But anyways, that's the time I've been to Poland. But I've never been to the capital, Warsaw. So I've heard it's really nice. So maybe I should try it. But it's definitely not in my top list. I really don't think there's a lot of anything to do in Poland. Sorry if you're watching from Poland. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're not an avid traveler who wants to see every country in the world like me, I think that would not be a place I would recommend for you to go.
What about parties? Maybe they have good parties?
Probably. But maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it's not your
I mean, I've never had anything like, about it. So, yeah.
Well, next?
Yeah, next.
I know our first trip together. I think it's this one, isn't it?
Yeah, take it.
It's not Kenya, maybe. I don't remember.
No, it was Kenya, actually.
Okay.
It was Kenya.
This is a very big magnet. And it's Barcelona.
Barcelona in España.
But we haven't been to other places in Spain together.
Nope, we've only been to Barcelona in Spain. Funny, I've never been to Spain apart from Barcelona. That's the funny thing.
I have been to Malaga, Palma, but we have been to Barcelona together. You can see.
Yes, and this is the Sangria family.
Sagrada Familia, which now finally after so many years is finished.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
This is like one of the biggest churches. It's so beautiful, so magnificent, so nice. So if in Barcelona, you've probably seen it. The La Sagrada Familia, you know, yeah.
And if you go there, you can go on Airbnb and look for a tour that is like a free tour basically, because it's just tipping as much as you want.
Yeah,
from a guy called
Uno.
Uno.
It's called Uno. It's not Uno, it's Uno. You have to say it.
Oh, really?
Uno, yeah.
And his tour for Sagrada Familia is really good. Like, he knows everything about that place. I think he's been doing that tour for I don't know how many years.
But
so. But
you
it's
have
outside. It's not
you have
inside.
one guess. Guess my favorite part about Barcelona.
The beach.
Why?
Because it's the beach.
Yeah, it was women are walking topless, so they were just like.
That's not necessary. Oh my God.
Yeah, so if you've never been like to the western beaches in the summer, you'll be so surprised because women don't really care. They just remove their clothes there. They're just walking, having conversations like normal.
As it should be.
And you know, I had not been. You know, I came from Africa and we're not used to that a lot. So for there, I was so surprised. There was like boobs everywhere around. I was trying. So
I was trying not to look back.
Yeah, so I tried to get her to remove hers also, so at least I can say I have.
Anyways, let's move on. So, and in Barcelona.
And she refused. Yeah.
In Barcelona, what I didn't like was the food.
Yeah, we didn't find any
Like,
authentic Spanish food.
It's just tapas, and it's like it gets a bit tiring and boring, you know.
Yeah.
But the city itself is nice, and they have a lot of architecture that is different than the rest of Europe.
Yeah, and a good history.
And the beach is nice. I mean, the beach is fake.
It's actually man-made, but it's a really nice man-made beach. Yeah, because they did it during the.
I mean, it's not really nice. It's a bit small, but anyways, it's okay. It's not bad.
But it was the Olympics that made them construct it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there was something happening. Yeah.
So Barcelona, is 6 out of 10 for me.
Okay, let me choose the next one by myself, and it was Georgia. Georgia. I have two of them because one was also for her. So
definitely the heart is for me.
Yeah, take your gift. So this is Tbilisi in Georgia. And guys, it's not Georgia in the US. I've never been to the US. There's a country called Georgia because a lot of people also confused about that, including myself. I was a bit confused. The very first time I heard about Georgia, I was like, Georgia, like the country, the city or the state. But this is just Georgia, a city in
a country.
A country
in Europe.
Somewhere in Europe. Or is it really Europe? Who knows? Yeah, but it was a nice place here, Georgia. I enjoyed my time there. I went during the winter here, so it was a bit cold, but it was still not so cold. And the food was really nice there, you know. Yeah, it was an amazing, like different type of food that I've never tasted, you know. Yeah, with very different varieties. But it's a country also that's not too developed. And the advantages of that is that it's a cheap country. But they still have a long way to go. But I had a good time there. The people were good, but they're those quiet people also. Like in Latvia, you know, they have one straight face. They don't have emotions, you know.
Oh yeah, that was one thing about Latvia.
Yeah, the people don't have emotions. But also, it's a country that was under the occupation.
I mean, they have emotions. They just don't show it.
Yeah.
It's a different culture.
Yeah, I mean, they're all post-Soviet countries.
Yeah.
So I think that has to do something with that. Yeah, but anyway, Georgia was nice. I would recommend people to go to Georgia and see and just explore. And there's other places like Batumi, which I didn't visit, so I'd probably want to visit and see like the different areas. But Tbilisi was nice. And then it was also nice going up in the cable car and seeing like, you know, Tbilisi from the top views. Yeah, so I would recommend Georgia. It's affordable. It's easy to get to. They don't have, if you're like from the UAE, you can go there visa free. If you have a residency in Europe, you can go there visa free. But if you're from like outside of the EU, then probably you need a visa. Yeah.
But the people in Latvia, like, they were still friendly, even though they were very serious. Was it the same in Georgia? Okay.
Georgians were friendly. Yeah, Georgians were friendly.
Okay, now we move to one of my favorites.
Yes, her favorites.
One of
her favorites. Which is drumroll. Cancun. And we'll tell you the country at the end. Consumel. And 3.
Have you guessed by now which country it is?
Isla Mujeres. Before we say which country it is, comment down below, then we see if you guys know. If you know the Cancun, Isla Mujeres, Cozumel, which country is it?
This can be a hint.
In 1, 2, 3, they know. Yes, it is Mexico. Man, Mexico was also one of my absolute favorite.
Same.
Yeah, but what stood out for you? First of all, in all these 3 islands, which one was your number 1?
Definitely Isla Mujeres.
And
Actually, it was like 2 months ago, someone asked me, what is your favorite place in the world? That, of course, on what you have seen so far, because I haven't been everywhere. And I was really having a hard time choosing between Isla Mujeres and Diani.
And Diani.
But I love them both equally, I think.
Yeah.
But Isla Mujeres, because there was people, it wasn't during the
Yeah,
pandemic.
it wasn't pandemic. I mean, it was, but it was post.
Yeah, it was in the end or something. It was like more like of a island vibe. And also
actually,
an island.
the reason why we chose to go to Mexico is because most countries were not accepting tourists. And then we found out, Mexico actually, they're not asking for PCR. They're not asking for, COVID, whatnot. Then we were like, let's go to Mexico. And that was the best. I think if the pandemic didn't happen, we wouldn't have gone.
No, because you were actually thinking of going to Panama.
Yeah. I was supposed to go to Panama, yeah.
Then we ended up.
Then she didn't want
Mexico.
to go to Panama.
I'm happy I didn't, because this was worth.
Yeah,
I mean, it's better to go to both.
I mean, Cancun is amazing, but for me, my favorite was this one.
Cozumel.
I really loved Cozumel. Oh my gosh.
But it's because, you know why? Because of the, what is it called? When you go underwater to see fish.
Snorkeling. Yeah, it has the best waters of snorkeling.
This guy was snorkeling.
Literally, you could see like a kilometer ahead, and you could see the fish, and I felt like I'm in heaven. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so nice.
And I felt like I was in heaven when we were in Isla Mujeres.
Do you remember what Isla Mujeres means?
Yeah, of course, Island of the Women.
Yeah, Island of the Women.
That's why I loved it. But basically, when we went there, and I mean, there is a video, you guys should watch it.
Both of them, all of them.
Yeah, but we went there and we rented a golf cart, and the island is so small, so we went around the whole island with the golf cart.
And we saw everything.
Just amazing.
It was amazing, yeah.
And
I miss Mexico. I can't wait to go back. Like, Mexico is also one of my top destinations.
But Cancun? Do you like Cancun?
Cancun was nice. I liked Cancun also very much, but
it's more like a modern city.
It's a more modern city, but you still get the authenticity, the Mexican authenticity, the food, things like in that street. You know, the Seventh Avenue. Yeah, there's so much happening there. We got to drink tequila from snakes and octopuses.
I mean, the food and even the drinks in Mexico, like they have so many things.
The drinks are so legit, legit. You ask for whatever, they mix it right, and they give you even extra, and they don't even care.
It's so nice.
Yeah, that was amazing. Oh, okay.
Now I want to be Isla Mujeres instead of this snow here.
Yeah, but let me go further on to one that I've been alone also, which was almost as good, if not better, and that was one of this Sawadee Khap. Guys, this is Thailand. If you haven't been to Thailand,
go now.
You need to go to Thailand, man. Thailand I think is my favorite country that I've been. Yeah, I dare say that. But Thailand, I really, really, really love Thailand. But actually, I don't know, because now I love three countries in a big way, so I don't know. But let me say it's one of my favorite, and it was so nice. Like, as soon as you get into the airport, man, these people welcome you so well. You know, the Thai people, they are one of the kindest people. They speak to you like this. Even in the airplane, like, do you want something to drink? Yeah, so basically, like, you come in, the immigration officer, he sees you walking, he's so happy, he's smiling at you. You know, immigration officers, they're always like stone face, especially when they see you from a third party country, you know. This was so nice, welcoming. They're like, welcome to Thailand. Where are you from? How long are you staying? Like, it was so nice. I really enjoyed it. And the people, unfortunately... The parties, the parties are crazy, man. Unfortunately, I didn't get to taste the Thai food because I had come from... in fact, let me do a double up because now I've mentioned it. I had just come from this country here. India. This is like Taj Mahal, which is a world wonder in India. And I came from India direct to Thailand. So when I was in India, man, I ate a lot of Indian food.
Which is his favorite food, by
Which
the
is my
way.
favorite food, yeah. But you know, in India, hygiene is not their best source of revenue. So I got something called the Delhi belly, or if you want, a liquid ass. So, and the funny thing is with India, I stayed there for like, I think a week or something, and my belly was okay. No problems at all. I was eating left, right, and center, drinking all these things. But as soon as I got out and I went to Thailand, oh my gosh, I started having some weird diarrhea. So I couldn't eat anything in Thailand, and it doesn't end. So the entire trip I was just drinking juices and like, you know, liquid food like breads. Like, so I didn't really enjoy the Thai cuisine. But I really want to go back. I just ate some very, very small food.
It's okay, we can go back together because I've never been. But I remember the only food video you have in Thailand is that street food video.
Yeah, that's the only food I ate. And it was some street food, and it was just like, I just had to do something to at least show, you know. Yeah, but
It's
yeah.
okay, now you're fine.
But India, let me tell you, that country is not for everyone. It's so overwhelming. I'm telling you, I've never seen a herd of people like that. Like, you can never be alone. There was so many people left, right, and center. There's so much happening. There's honks everywhere. People talking, screaming, shouting. So India wouldn't recommend like for you to go to India.
But it's funny because it's me who sent you there.
Yeah, she's the one who suggested like to go to India. Yeah.
Because he was going to Thailand, and I say, since you want to see all the countries in the world, you are already there. Why don't you also pass through India? And you love Indian food, and you want to see the world wonders. So.
Because I was supposed to stay in Thailand for about a month. Yeah, but then she was like, why would you go all the way to just see one country? Try and do something else. So I was like, let me go through India. So at least I stayed like half and half. But I'm glad I didn't stay in India too long, because I don't think I would have regretted if I went there for a long time.
Of course, but at least now you saw the Taj Mahal and you have experienced India.
I mean, India had to go because of the Taj Mahal, because I have to see all world wonders.
And I think you guys should go and watch a video from India where he got stuck in the highway. That's a very funny video. I mean, it's not funny, but now it's funny.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, India gave me a bit of trauma, but it's okay. Yeah, man.
Okay, but
let go.
I wanted to say we should talk about this where we both have been, but not together.
Okay, yeah, do it.
This is a country in Europe.
Yeah, it's... Okay, guys, the GoPro overheated. That's one problem with GoPro 11. I don't understand. Anyways, so we were talking about Santorini.
I was saying that this says Santorini, but we have been to Greece separately.
Both of us, yes.
Both of us. I gave this to you.
Yeah, you gave it to me because she was in Santorini.
I went to Santorini, but he went to another island called
Corfu. I was in Corfu, and I didn't get a magnet, and I didn't film because I was not doing YouTube videos at that point. So at least I have the magnet to show I've been to Greece. Because
the country is Greece, but of course in Greece there are so many islands. So.
But I have to say, Greece also was one of my favorite places.
Now all of them are your favorite.
One of, I mean, the waters in Greece are amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They're so amazing, and they're like, you can also see like very clearly, and you can it was so nice. But
it's true, I loved it too. I went to Santorini, and the water also was nice, and of course, you know, Santorini is famous for all these white buildings.
Yeah,
and,
I've never been.
I mean, it's a bit like very, what's the word?
Touristy.
Yeah, because it's so popular, but it was still nice. And then I also went to Athens, but only for 2 nights.
Athens is Athens in English.
Oh, and there is so much history there to see if you have time, and I mean, it was so hot when I went, so I didn't really see much, but Greece is nice. And again, the food, it's so nice.
Yeah. But the funny thing for with this Greece thing is she went with her ex-boyfriend, and I went with my ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
That information was
it's true. Because for me, I had a real authentic Greek experience because I was dating a Greek girl, and she took me places where tourists don't go. And because she's also from that island of Corfu. And man, we went to like some private islands, you know. Yeah, and it was so nice. Like Corfu, man, it was so beautiful. And I saw a lot of things. So highly recommend Corfu to
anyone who hasn't been. One of the best things of Greece, I felt it was the people's hospitality. Like everywhere you go, restaurants, anywhere, people are always like talking to you and offering you, like all the restaurants we were going, they were giving us something extra, either wine or like dessert or something. Everyone was so nice. And
That's
then they
nice.
have these in the restaurants they have like these shows to show you how it's like dances and stuff from Greece, so it's really nice.
Amazing. Wow. So that's Greece. Yeah.
10 out of
So
10.
unfortunately no videos from Greece, but recommendation, you should definitely go to Greece. Yeah, I'm gonna
But
go
we
to
will go back because there are so many islands there. You
Yeah.
never get tired.
Yeah, I mean we have to, but problem is you have a whole world to cover.
It's okay.
But
We
we'll
will
do it.
manage.
So guys, the next one I will do was a solo trip and it's called
Random.
Pakistan
Zindabad.
Pakistan Zindabad. Man, Pakistan, unlike India, was different. I enjoyed Pakistan, man. Pakistan was nice. I had really, really good food. And the number one thing that stood out for me in Pakistan, Pakistan has had a very, very bad history. Like, it's like all these people who are not good or they're
Like bad reputation.
bombing. Yeah, bad reputation. Yeah, like they are the T word. I don't want to say it because of YouTube strictness. But man, Pakistan is one of the best places you could ever visit as a person. They're really, really hospitable. Like everywhere you go, people are always welcoming you. They want to buy you food. They want to take you around. Like I got somebody who was driving me around with a huge car free of charge. I got fed. I got I made connections. Like people were like, if you ever come back, just come and stay in my place.
Wow.
They were really nice. It's one of those places where you go and like to a street food or in a restaurant and you ask for food and you start eating, then somebody will say hi. Then when it's time to pay, they'll even fight you because they want to pay for you. They're like, no, you are our guest. We have to pay for you. But they're really hospitable. And I'm not saying like countries are good because people pay for you.
No.
I'm just saying like you really feel welcomed. They treat you so well. They really value you being there. They want to take care of you. They want to show you around. It's amazing. If you haven't been to Pakistan, man, you need to go. Pakistan, yeah, the hospitality is the biggest I've seen anywhere in the world, in any places that I've gone.
But they don't have a lot of tourists, or?
They don't have a lot of tourists because of the bad reputation, because it's been a country with a lot of problems, but it's getting better and better. And of course, like any other country, like when I got in the airport, the officer wanted a bribe to let me in, all these things. But these things happen in most countries in the world, But it's a country that's really coming up, and I hope in the future, man, it will get more tourism. And yeah, Pakistan Zindabad. It was like, if I was to choose between Pakistan and like those countries over there that I've been to, Pakistan Zindabad. Thank you, my friend.
India, Pakistan,
Zindabad.
Zindabad. India, Pakistan,
Zindabad.
India, Pakistan, Zindabad.
Thank you so much. Yes, man.
But when you went there were floodings.
Yes, there was the floodings that was happening there. I
was
also
a
have
bit
videos
scared.
about that, yeah. But I was having fun in the rain and recording and like...
No, but you weren't in the bad area, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was really a lot of flooding also.
Yeah?
But it was only one day. The rest of the days were really nice. And they have the only beach I have seen with black sand. It's called Clifton Beach. Man, black sand. You see like how Diani and Santorini, we said they are white, is the opposite. Black clay.
Actually, the place where I went in Santorini, it was dark. But anyways, it's not the same. Like
Yeah, that was really, really black. But
Pakistan.
yeah, but it was amazing. And the only thing also, after I left that trip, I also got the liquid ass, Yeah, but I guess that's a bug that comes from those places.
No, it's because he doesn't he just eats anywhere,
I mean, yeah.
So that's why. But if someone else go, they can still go to Pakistan without
Yeah.
having that problem. If you just eat in the proper places.
True that.
So. That's
Okay,
not,
let's see. Next.
Next is this.
Okay, yeah, lift it up.
Actually, no. Let's take this one. No, it's okay. The next is Malta. We have been to many islands.
Malta, yeah. But it's a country which is an island. Yeah.
Yeah.
For guys that don't know, Malta is a country which is an island also. Yeah, Malta. Yeah. What memories about Malta? What stood out for you in Malta?
I don't know.
Okay, let me say for me. We went to Valletta, which is the capital city, which is also where my favorite series in the world ever created was from Game of Thrones. We went to that place and we saw where the Game of Thrones was, and it was really, really nice. And it brings you all this, like, oh my gosh, this is where, like, you know, Robb Stark did this, or this is where, I don't know, the mother of the dragons. It was really nice. Malta, I enjoyed. It's not small, but small island. But it's really nice, very, very warm. And we were living in a nice hotel also, you know, with a pool and everything.
We actually went to the only music resort in the whole island.
Yeah,
so
it's a party resort.
It's a party resort. So basically the whole day it was music, boom, 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 and parties at the pool. And when we went, it was the reggae week. So
so it was a lot of reggae, nice. But it was mostly a lot of UK people there.
Yeah, and a bit older also. Older but they do, that's actually the place where they do a lot of like festivals.
even Afro Nation festivals.
Yeah,
but it was really nice, Malta, you know, different places, the old city.
But I don't know what I liked the most, to be honest. But it was nice that it was an English-speaking country. It was easy to communicate with people.
Yeah, it's an English and Italian. They have a lot of Italian influence also.
I think my favorite part was the place like close to the beach with all the restaurants on the water. We used to go there all the time to eat.
That was nice. And they had good food actually. Yeah. Okay, our battery is running low, so I'm gonna choose the next one. Yeah, we don't have to touch the back. Which is Albania. This is where I just came from, if you guys have been watching. Albania. This is another country that I was just not planning to go. I thought that my trips for December for 2023 were done. But then I had a few days off and I saw like Albania and it was super, super cheap to go, man. So I decided to go and see. And it's an interesting country, you know, very, very interesting country. I mean, the people are friendly. Most of them speak English apart from the old people. But also it's a country that's really coming up. So there's some things you really don't, you know, they don't surprise you. Like you being a black person in that country, because they don't have a lot of black people. So literally when you're walking down the street, everybody is looking at you, staring, you know, they're like, you look like a tourist attraction yourself, you know. So that felt a bit different for me because I'm not used to that. But I really enjoyed it, and the food was nice. The food was really nice. The people were friendly to some bits. What more? What did I say?
I mean, it was a short trip.
Yeah, it was a short trip, but it was an interesting country. I'd really love to go back in the summer though. And
because they have a good beach side.
Yeah, they have very beautiful beaches.
And it's not super popular yet.
Yeah.
So it's good to go now.
So that means it's also not too expensive. Yeah. But Albania, definitely give it a try if you can. But if you're a person of color, just expect to be looked at funnily. You expect some people to call you some names, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a nice country. Yes, next for you.
Should we take this?
You decided.
This is a big magnet.
That's a big magnet for a big, big city. And this is Abu Dhabi, yeah. That's in the United Arab Emirates, you know. Yeah. The country is United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, but I have only been to Abu Dhabi. I haven't been to Dubai. You have?
I have been to Dubai, yeah. So, yeah, but don't worry, we'll go to Dubai sometime. But Dubai, I really didn't like it that much.
Okay.
There was nothing. It's too big. It's too expensive. Going from one end to another is so far, and Dubai is not for me.
It's personal preference because a lot of people love it.
But it's oversold also. But Abu Dhabi is like that secret gem you never knew you needed. Yeah, because there's so much there. But what was your favorite thing?
Abu Dhabi? Oh, I don't know.
Saadiyat.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. What is Saadiyat?
Saadiyat is a 5-star resort in Abu Dhabi,
which we really enjoyed. I did a video about it before Jackie came because I was there before her, and it was amazing, man. You guys can look at it. But then the bad thing about Abu Dhabi also is because I had gone there for a surgery. Yeah, I'd gone to operate and remove my kidney and donate to my sister.
But it went well, so it's not a bad memory.
Yeah, but it was not something we would have loved to go there for.
It's not like we have so many memories of doing things we did, because Most of the time it was like at the
But we did
hospital.
have fun in
Yeah.
those periods. You know, we were doing fun activity, like we were having fun in the house.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we
It
even
was a
went
lot
to
of fun.
that resort together, though I couldn't
He
swim.
couldn't swim and it was so hot, but still he had
Yeah.
to sacrifice because I really wanted to go to the pool.
Yeah.
And but we also went to see the palace. That was nice.
Yeah, the palace was nice. But we didn't get to do the desert trip
Yeah.
because Jackie was afraid of it.
Another time, inshallah.
Yeah, we'll do it one more time. Okay. Yeah, and I think the next one we did together was Cyprus. What do you think of Cyprus, man?
This is like similar vibes to Malta,
Yeah, it's similar vibes to Malta.
but it's bigger, much bigger. And the favorite part for me was, it was nice. This place where we went to. Larnaca. No, we went to Larnaca. It's nice because it's a beach city, but it will be better to go in the summer, and we were there in like April or something. But that's why my favorite part was actually Nicosia, because we went to that border.
Yeah, and by the way, at that point, I didn't have my Swedish passport, so I couldn't go through the border because of how countries and systems control things.
But I was so kind and so nice to make a video for you, so you guys should go and watch it.
She did it for us.
Where I went and showed the other side, the Turkish side. So
but we definitely need to go back,
watch.
because even here you can see there's like dolphins, and there's like, we need to go and see it
In
like
the summertime.
in the summertime. Yeah, Ayanapa, that place. We need to go back at some point because I think it could be much better. But one thing about Cyprus, it was not cheap.
No. And it wasn't even high season, so I can't imagine.
It was winter time, but it was expensive. So if you go there...
But Malta also was not that cheap. Because, islands are always more expensive than land.
But like Cyprus
nice.
was too much.
Yeah.
It was like over and beyond.
But it was
And you know what
nice.
other country I was that was expensive? Really, really expensive? This is one of my favorite magnets also, because I got a magnet of like a Bobo Rasta, and this one he can even hang. When I hang it, I'll show you some cutaways. Like he can do different styles, different poses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is Jamaica, man. Jamaica, out of many one people, land we love. Man, Jamaica, man, out of many one people. Jamaica is one of those countries that surprised me, man. I mean, it had always been a dream for me to go to Jamaica, and I finally got to go, and I really, really, really enjoyed Jamaica. I mean, as I said earlier, it was a bit expensive. This country is not cheap, so you better prepare a good budget. Housing, food, nightlife, everything is expensive. The only cheap thing probably is that transportation. But yeah, it's one of the best places you'll ever go, man. You will do yourself a favor and visit Jamaica. And there's so many parishes, and I felt so at home in in everywhere that I went, not even almost. And the only thing like I felt like was my favorite was in the last island where I was, which is in not island, it's all an island. The last part, which is in Negril. Man, Negril was so nice. Yeah, man, I wish I went there earlier, but that's one of those countries that I'm 100% sure I'm gonna go back to. These are the ones I've mentioned, and Thailand. Those are the ones I'm 100% I'll go back to. But Jamaica is definitely on the up there on top. And the food is good. The food is amazing. It's authentic. It's natural. I ate foods that I never even knew existed on Mother Earth. I've done so many videos on Jamaica, so I can't even...
them.
Yeah, you better watch them. And they're actually some of my best performing videos. So Jamaican people, big up on yourself. Boom! Yeah. We're running out of battery, so we have to rush.
Quick. We have only one left, which is our last trip together so far.
Yeah.
This actually is the last for this year that we did.
Yeah.
We did it in summertime, and it was Portugal.
The land of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah. I mean, here it says Lagos.
So it's not Lagos, Nigeria.
Lagos. Because that's one of the cities we went to, the first one, and then we also went to the capital, Lisbon, and we loved Portugal. Everyone told us it was nice, and it was actually really.
It was exceptionally nice, yeah.
But
tell us something about Lagos. What did you think of it?
Lagos was good because it was good. The beach was nice, and it's nice that it's not far from the city.
Yeah, and we took a boat cruise also. We went to the caves. You remember? They were called the grotto.
there is one called Grotto.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's like the beach there is different than like for example the beach in Spain or Italy, you know. So it's something like a different kind of environment. I don't know.
Yeah, and actually, I remember the beach in Malta was nice, but it was very
No,
rocky.
I didn't like the beach in Malta.
Yeah, it wasn't good. The waters were really clear, but they were just rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jackie does
So
not
I
like
don't
rocks.
that. That's why we spend most of the time in the pool in Malta.
Yeah, but Lagos was nice.
Lagos was nice, and if you watch the video, you will see that I had booked a hotel for the next year.
2024.
So that was some sprinkle of adventure there.
Yeah.
And we ended up in a very nice place with a pool.
Yeah, so she had booked the correct dates, but the wrong year. So she had booked for us 1 year in advance.
But
did we ever get the refund?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the place where we ended up was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Expensive, but nice.
And it was high season, so Portugal was full packed with tourists, but it was still nice. And Lisbon, what I liked a lot was that you could see a lot of black people there, so you feel like you're in Europe, but you still feel home. So it was actually one of the places where I will consider living, I think.
Yeah, and it's very beautiful, man. The streets, you know, the vibes. Like at night, even during the day, something in that main street, there's something always happening.
Yeah.
Like people playing instruments, acrobats, you know, games, dancers.
Oh yeah,
so much street
huh?
entertainment.
Yeah.
Like there's always something to entertain you, you know.
But one thing that I was unexpected for me was that the Portuguese people, they seemed a bit different than like Greek and Italians and Spanish, because they were more like quiet people and relaxed. But still, if you talk to them, they are very nice and hospitable and like kind.
Yeah.
So it's still very good, but it was just surprising to me. I thought they would be screaming like Italian people.
Yeah, they're a bit chill, yeah.
And
we also got to meet a YouTuber from there called Nduta Wambura, big up yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And we did a very interesting video called Being Black in Portugal. So you guys need to watch that video. We'll link it down below. Yeah, it was very nice. We got an insight on life as a person of color there. And it also brought some controversy from the people living there. You're like, but anyways, it was all good. You're looking at me funny.
Anyways.
Yeah, but anyway, Portugal, yeah, I really loved it.
Me too.
It's one of my favorite countries in Europe. So
we definitely need to go back.
So where we've been in Europe, which country would you say is your favorite?
Oh damn. In Europe.
Not to visit, like to live.
To live, I think one, Portugal, and maybe second, maybe Cyprus. I don't know. Definitely first Portugal though.
Then Italy.
Yeah, but Italy, I've lived there all my life, so I'm not thinking of that one. But I mean, if you have a good job, Florence is a nice place to live.
Yeah, but basically those are the places we've been together and me separately. Or maybe you can also, because
but
we still have...
Portugal is a bit more like Lisbon compared to Italy. It felt more like, I don't know.
Portugal is more like Lisbon?
No, I felt more like multicultural compared... Lisbon compared to Italian cities.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know. You know, when you are a tourist, you don't really get the real life perspective. So.
But also, even from that interview we did with that girl, she said it's really nice.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're home, people are respecting you, and all these things. So of course, guys, we've also been to Sweden, where we are right now, and we've been to Denmark, where we'll be going for Christmas. Actually, we're going for a Christmas. Yeah, we're going for a Habesha Christmas. Because originally Jack is from Eritrea and they celebrate Christmas in January. So keep it vlogged, so you're gonna see how we're gonna do the Habesha Christmas. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing, yeah?
Coming soon.
So your mom is not camera shy?
My mom, she can't even do video calls.
Ah!
So that was gonna
Oh man, we are having battery problems because the battery is ending. Guys, we're moving today. That's why we can't even charge the GoPro, because everything is packed and we don't want to unpack. But we just want to say thank you for watching this video. Those have been the countries where we've been together and also separately for me mainly. And I hope you've learned something from them. And if you've ever wanted to travel to any of those places, do not hesitate.
And if you have been to any of these countries that we mentioned, or you wish to go to any of them, then write here so we also know which countries.
Comment below so we see. Yeah. So man, that is it. This is Kish, my world, top of the morning, and this is the lovely, beautiful, hamburgerful.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.